This week, a simple trip to your local Walmart could also be your path to being vaccinated for the coronavirus. 31 store pharmacies have been announced to the Department of Health. 12 News' Alex Love is live at one of the sites offering doses with how you can schedule. Alex, what have you learned?
This is a lot of big news, Byron. This location right behind me is key for those living in South and Central Jackson. This Walmart, located right along Greenway Drive by the I-20 Highway 18 exit, is on the list for letting its pharmacists give patients their shots. But to get into the system, you will need to go online. From Jackson to Madison, Canton, Kosciuszko, Yazoo City, Greenville, and down to Brookhaven, Macomb, Hattiesburg, Petal, and Laurel, about 200 people per week can get their first doses.
The locations were chosen in a manner to try to help balance out some of the gaps, whether it's because of different communities, rural or otherwise underserved. So hopefully that will help fill some of that gap.
To qualify, you must log on to walmart.com/COVID vaccine and type in your address, then search through zip codes to see what location closest to you has available doses. The website will officially launch on Tuesday.
We know we're on the downside with some cases decreasing and potentially deaths decreasing over time. We want to continue that. And honestly, between that and the vaccination is really how we're going to get things back to normal.
While Mississippi's 19 current COVID vaccine drive-through sites and more than 50 private sector partners have injected the COVID vaccine in over 330,000 arms, noticing gaps still show up, with minorities getting less than 20% of available doses versus 70% of whites, even though blacks make up about 40% of cases.
The access issue is huge, and so we have identified select partners that are more efficient. We've also been working to reduce barriers. Because we know sometimes internet is a barrier. Even some of our community partners are doing mobile clinics. Some of our partners go to black churches and do sites there where folks feel comfortable.
For those without quality internet, you can still call the COVID vaccine hotline to make an appointment at a state-run site. And if you're 75 or older, press 1 and they'll transfer you to a new line to speed up the process. For Walmarts like here off of Greenway Drive and Highway 18, the J-Tram bus system does stop here for anyone who doesn't have transportation. Remember, to be eligible, you must still be 65 or older to get a vaccine, or you can be younger, but you must have some sort of pre-existing conditions. Live in Jackson, Alex Love, 12 News.